It's been 48 hours since the winds of Milton abated, and I've heard from many customers over the past 48 hours asking, you said you've got 6,000 resources assembled to assist with the restoration. Where are they? Because I'm not seeing them in my neighborhood. So I just wanted to address that. What have we been doing over the first 48 hours of this restoration? Again, for us, it's been all about public safety, the triaging, the damage assessment, the prioritization of the work that needs to be done, first addressing that critical infrastructure, and then really taking stock of our own grid. One of the things that was unusual about Milton, which is not something that we've experienced in more than a decade here with hurricanes in Tampa, is the damage that was inflicted on our transmission grid. And our transmission grid are the biggest towers that you see carrying large volumes of electricity from our power plants into residential communities. We had a number of our transmission lines that were damaged by Milton, very unusual. And so our first priority from a restoration perspective is we have to restore those transmission lines. That's the backbone of our grid. There's no sense for us to send a whole bunch of workers, whole bunch of linemen into residential communities to do restoration because there isn't any power to get into that community. We have to repair the backbone first, and that's what we've been doing that for the last 48 hours, really focusing on our transmission network. And most of the transmission network exists in areas where it's not visible. No one really sees those structures, and so we've just been less visible in the residential communities. Today, as these folks are all rolling out of these, this base camp and the other 7 base camps, we're going to be flooding the residential communities. We have line workers going into every part of our service territory, and we know that's what our customers want to see. You want to see us at work, actively restoring power. You're going to see that as of today. But we first had to get our transmission network up and running.